It's showtime.
BSnBEER Media in association with STWF TV, the podcasting network. We present to you the Frenemies Fantasy Football Podcast.
Welcome back. The off season is officially over.
That's right, baby.
I am Dale, and with me today, my arch enemy Tim. It's good to see you.
Hi, I'm glad I'm your arch enemy because I love you, Dale.
Of course you do. Of course
yeah.
you do. I noticed the shirt you have on today. I noticed that shirt.
Did you notice have you seen this shirt before?
This
What's up?
This is why I hate you. So
This is the champ is here shirt. There we are. All right.
It's terrible.
I like it.
Terrible.
I like it. Because I kicked your butt again in the Little Rock League.
Well, listen, again, you have so much help in that league. It's ridiculous. So, it is.
When you say that, it acts like I'm cheating. I take
I didn't say you're cheating. I just say you have help.
To imply that another team is helping me also means that I'm cheating.
Oh, they're helping. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, dang. Wow.
No doubt about it.
Wow.
Right.
See, when you're getting low, Dale, you need to pick yourself up a little bit. When you start using accusations like that, you're getting low. Yeah.
Accusations, this is truth. Okay, I'm just spitting truth. That's all it is. All right.
So what are you drinking today, bud?
Yes. In true BSnBEER fashion. I don't know if you remember Kyle, but our buddy Kyle.
Yeah.
He got us some drinks when we met up. What was this, like February, March, something like that?
Yeah.
We met up. So he got some pink lemonade vodka for me. So I am drinking that today on the show. Shout out to you, Kyle.
Is that it's all pink lemonade vodka in that glass?
No. I'm not crazy.
Right. Oh. Like, damn, Dale, you going at it, huh? I mean, it's been a hard off season watching Tim win.
Exactly. All right, what you got, man?
I got Dos Equis today. Boom.
There we go.
The green one lager. So
you put the lime juice inside.
Oh, I didn't bring the lime juice back here. It's in the fridge.
What?
I know. I didn't.
Let everybody down, Tim.
Hey, we're all a little rusty sometimes, Dale. So you get a little rusty at the thing sometimes.
Well, if you notice in my glass, I do have some frozen water cubes,
Oh, frozen water cubes.
Yes, frozen water cubes.
Yeah. Everyone else in the world calls that ice, Dale.
It is not ice, Tim. Okay, yep. No one calls it that.
So Dale was saying earlier that he watched some thing on how to make a mixed drink, and he had frozen water cubes, and he's trying to talk smack like he knows how to like cook and stuff, Because I'm sorry, ladies, you're getting a good man, ladies, all right, but you ain't getting the kind of man that can cook like that, all right? He's
frozen water cubes, bro. That tripped me out.
Yeah, this guy.
Yes, indeed. All right, so we are talking fantasy football, Dynasty fantasy football in particular, but of course, we must always talk about the news because news affects us all. Okay, you should always watch the news. Okay,
all right.
And so here we go. We're gonna watch the news here. Our good friends here to report the news.
Oh, you still got us up on there.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So Brandon Aiyuk is holding in, actually. So he wants a new deal.
Yeah.
And the way the NFLPA structured the contract with the NFL is if you hold out, they're going to fine you a lot of money every day. And it used to be that they would reverse the fines once the player signed. It was part of the negotiation.
Okay.
But part of the CBA now, you can't do that. So if you hold out, you will get fined and you will have to pay that fine eventually.
So how much is this fine? Do we know that?
It's a really large amount. Let me see. NFL fines.
I mean, for me, like $20 is a large amount, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't like, I make sure I don't get no parking tickets, right? Because I don't like paying parking tickets.
Yeah. It's worse than a parking ticket, that's for sure. So let's see. Okay. He incurred a total of let's see, $40,000 for each missed practice. That's what it is.
Really? 40 grand,
yes.
Dale?
Yes.
For a day?
Yes.
Missing a day of work.
Our salary, like two of us, like together, you missed 2 days, and then boom, they got our salary. You know?
Look, I'm telling I'm telling you right now, I done called in sick for tomorrow. I'm just letting you know. That's real. I was like, man, I'm gonna take off tomorrow. You know, let them guys know. I was at work. I was like, man, my tummy's kind of hurting, guys. I don't know. You know, I don't know what's wrong.
So this is the method that Brandon Aiyuk is using. Instead of staying out and incurring these fines, you just show up to work and don't do anything. So he comes in, back hurt, coach. I can't practice. Sorry.
I know people like that at my work. They just come to work and they don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And so that's the method Brandon Aiyuk is using, and we'll see if it pays dividends for him. But sticking with San Francisco, Trent Williams, the offensive tackle, probably the best offensive tackle right now in the NFL. He's actually holding out. So he's incurring these fines. And I believe his agent is currently in negotiations with the 49ers on a new deal, but he still have to pay those fines every day that he misses.
Yeah.
So
he's doing the business.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's like, I don't even like y'all guys. I'll pay 40 grand a day. That's not my style.
Yep. Exactly.
Even if I had money, that's not my style.
That's a lot of money to just miss, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I would say. That's just so much money to just give away like that, man. I understand you do get to use it as a tax write-off because it's a fine, and like all the fines are like donated to some kind of charity.
Okay.
But, still I don't want it coming out of my check. I like to just donate it myself.
I want to dictate where that shit's going. Yeah.
I'm like that when it comes to my check. I don't want stuff coming out my check, Tim.
Yeah. Dale says no child support, guys. All right, look, no more we're not doing child support. Nothing's coming out of this check, man. No chances. All right.
Exactly.
There you go. All right. Look, ladies, he ain't gonna cook. All right. Nah, Dale actually kind of cooked. But he gonna cook, and you ain't getting no child support money, okay? So we know this now. Wow.
Zero child support. We don't need that in our lives, man.
He learned from the best.
Yep. So here's some injury news that we got today because they're practicing right now, Tim.
Yeah.
And you know what happens when they practice, Tim?
Dude.
You know what happens, Tim.
Stupid injuries.
Oh, here comes that damn ambulance, Tim.
Oh, damn. I forgot that's Green Bay you're running over too, man. Oh, dude.
It's great. It's great. But unfortunately, it's not a Green Bay player. It is a very familiar player to everyone listening. Kendre Miller leave Saints practice after individual drills on Wednesday.
That's some
So
shit,
this is a guy that was hurt the majority of last season, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You asked me what I thought about. You asked me what I thought about Kendrick Miller, and I told you the truth, Tim. I told you the truth.
You thought he was gonna be hurt. You told me the truth of what you thought. Sometimes what you think and what the truth is are two different things. Honestly, you know. Oh, what's up, Kyle? Hey, thanks, man. Today's Dale's.
Kyle.
Hey, today's Dale's birthday, baby. Today is Dale's birthday. I forgot to make fun of you, man. How did I forget to make fun of you? I forgot to make fun of you. I told myself, don't forget. All right. So look, the whole joke is that my birthday was yesterday. All right. Me and Dale are the same age. My birthday was yesterday. His birthday's today. All right. So I've been beating Dale since the day one. I've been beating Dale for 43 years now. You know, all he can do is shake his head. He's like, I knew it. He came out of that womb. He's like, Tim done beat me, shaking his head like that. His mama was crying for his soul. She's like, oh, poor little guy, you know. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Dale. Happy birthday, Dale.
There you go.
But no,
you too, man.
I own Kendra Miller in our Little Rock League. So this is sad news again. He missed half the year last year, right? Roughly?
Pretty much the majority of the year. Yes.
Yeah, he missed the majority of the year. Yeah. He had one game. He had 53 yards receiving in one game, 4 catches. And he had 12 attempts, 37 yards, 3.1 rushing average. But that was an 11-point game in our league. And that's pretty much the only thing he's done ever. And I don't like that.
Yep. Exactly, man. So definitely keep an eye on Kendra Miller. I think you want to be out of the Kendra Miller business. Like the dude, he gets hurt anytime it comes to playing football. So I don't see it changing.
Who else do y'all have? Step chart.
Alvin Kamara. Who's also looking for a new deal.
Yeah.
We have Jamal Williams.
All right, Green Bay
former, guy. Packers guy and Lions guy. And I believe we Jordan have James Robinson, the old Jaguars running back.
Oh, okay. I see Jordan Mims down here. Do you know that guy? He's same last name.
Jordan Mims, not a young guy. So we'll see what happens with him. Yep. But with Alvin Kamara looking for a new deal, it's possible that he may start holding in at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a possibility. We'll see.
Especially if Kendra's. Yeah, if Kendra's hurt, there you go.
Yes.
I got more leverage.
You got all the leverage then. Like, you want to keep running these guys don't know what they're doing? Or you gonna get me what I want?
Yeah.
So I will say I'm all for the Saints playing hardball here with Alvin Kamara because like it's over after this year, bro. I'm sorry.
You won't give him one more year though?
No, I mean this year for sure.
Yeah,
like he's got a year left on his deal. The next year contract is like 20-something million. He's not gonna see that money. It's non-guaranteed money. So it's monopoly money.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, what a good birthday outfit. What did you get? Did he buy you that shirt? What happened?
No. I've been at this shirt.
I didn't know if that's one of your cousins. You got all the cousins, Dale. You know, I get confused on the cousins list.
This is Took from SCWF TV.
Oh, that's right.
He does the wrestling podcast and all that kind of stuff with us. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of wrestling, me and you went to a
wrestling.
Dude, we went to a wrestling event together. My buddy Aaron.
Yes.
Look, my buddy Aaron, he said he got the COVID. Did you tell him what year it is? It's 2024.
Right.
All right. Look, if you get COVID to get out of work in this day and age, like you're almost a decade old. You know, you're supposed to get the COVID to get out of work, not to get out of doing the fun things. You know, and
Yeah.
so Aaron gave me his ticket because I would not have paid to go to a wrestling event on my own. And Dell didn't know I was popping in.
Yeah, I had no idea it was gonna be Tim popping up. Like, he asked about somebody might want to buy his ticket. I'm like, well, I don't really know that many wrestling fans that's in the city, so
yeah. And it was fun. It was fun. I'll tell you. There's some good parts about it that I liked a lot. Dell was there with the boys. You know, he brought his kids, and they had beer there. All right, Tim's there. So I paid for them pricey beers, hung out for a while, and dude, I get why you like it.
It's a good time, man. It's a good time.
These guys like kicking like so close to dude's face. I can't tell if he did or didn't kick him. That happened quite a bit. But 90% of that stuff, you ain't hurt, dude. Get back up. Get back up.
All right, so get back to football. Paris Campbell. He is the early front runner to be the wide receiver 3 in Philadelphia. So, are you interested in a guy like Paris Campbell snatching him up right now as a potential number 3 receiver for Philadelphia?
Dude, look, man. I bet on that in Indiana.
Okay.
A couple of years back. Was that 3 years ago? He was in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I bet on that whole, Paris Campbell, he's going to be the number 2 or something in Indiana. And that didn't pan out either. All right. Totally different team, way worse offense. All right. But to your credit, though, there is, and when you have a good offense, you want some pieces in it, no matter what those pieces are sometimes.
Exactly.
You know, are you willing to hold on to him to knowing that he's going to be a handcuff and soak up a roster spot, Dale? Is that what you're?
I mean, listen, some of us don't have the luxury here, Tim, of not just going for it whenever you see some kind of potential out there. Sometimes you just gotta make a choice, and just shoot for the hills there, Tim. Just go for it.
Shoot for the hill. Oh, the hills, like HILLS, not HEELS or whatever. I said 3 E's, but whatever. I can spell. All right. Yeah. So look, man. All right, I want to throw this at you. I'm looking, gauging at this here depth chart. All right. So we got AJ Brown. All right. Then we got Devonta Smith. All right. And then we got Dallas Goedert. So we're digging through what I'm going to call 3 targets. You're really going for the 4th target, 4th plus, because Barkley is here now. The more I think about it, the more I look at it, the more I'm not going to waste my time. Yeah.
Don't waste your time, says Tim.
Barkley can catch, man. That's why they got Barkley.
And they still got Kenneth Gainwell.
Yeah, he's not swifty like Barkley is.
I mean, but he's a guy that they like, and he can come off the bench and play in some passing game scenarios.
Yeah. Swift left, right? Where's Swift at nowadays?
Yes, Swift is gone.
Yeah. I don't see Paris Campbell being too relevant, but crazy things have happened.
But just looking at the depth chart, I don't see anybody else really to challenge him.
That the number 3?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to challenge him at number 3. Everybody's there at number 3. He's just the biggest name on the list. So how often do they run 3 set wide receivers anyway?
It should be pretty often because they don't run a lot of 2 tight end sets. Looking at this roster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still not sold.
Okay.
It's a piece to watch. We'll watch it through the year. How about that? How about that?
Okay.
I'm gonna go click on that little watch button right now in our league so I can watch him, just to prove Dale wrong. Because I like pissing Dale off a little extra. But
Okay.
honestly, if I of all people can't piss off Dale by now, nobody's gonna piss Dale off. Okay. So, what's next?
News
Buddy?
out of Indianapolis. Anthony
Mhm.
Richardson will have no limitations for camp. This was a rookie quarterback, got injured pretty early in the season. We're coming off of ACL injury now. So with having no limitations in camp means he's going to start off and he should be able to build up some chemistry with his receivers early because they're going to be able to put in work.
Yeah.
So are you optimistic about Anthony Richardson's ability to, I don't know, become just a starter and remain a starter in his league?
I am. I'm optimistic about his running ability. Because I'm by my rankings, he's the sixth dynasty quarterback right now, and that's mostly because of his legs. And that's if he stays healthy too. So it's kind of one of those double dips right there. How big is he? He's 244, 6'4", 244. I think Josh. I want to compare him to Josh Allen. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, 6'4", 244.
Because I have noticed quarterbacks built more like Josh Allen, or not the RG3 build. RG3 was a little bit small and skinny, but Josh Allen is 6'5", 237. So, I mean, that's right there on it, man. So, yeah, I'd expect Josh Allen maybe not throwing ability, but Josh Allen plays early on out of him.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about his weapons? So he's got really young weapons on the outside, led by Pittman, and then they
Pittman.
got Adonai Mitchell that they just drafted in the second round, and Josh Downs, who they got in the third round the previous year. They also got Alec Pierce, who they got in the second round like the previous year before that. Like they keep drafting wide receivers in Indianapolis. So with this core surrounding them, of course you got Jonathan Taylor too at the running back position. I mean, do you think he's set up to succeed?
Yeah. I think that line was pretty good, wasn't it? Isn't that a pretty good line from?
Yeah. It's nothing but high picks on the line too. First round pick, third round pick, first round pick. They got a 7th round pick at right guard. That's about the lowest thing they got.
Wow.
Then the right tackle's a 2nd round pick. So yeah, they're pretty stacked on that line, man.
And I'm not sure how young their team is. They're definitely older than Green Bay, but they seem like a young team to me. And Alec Pierce showed some shining light in the long ball game in the previous years.
Yeah.
But he fought to stay relevant beyond that. But Pittman was looking great. Downs was looking good for a little bit before Pittman started shining. And so I want to see what Mitchell's going to do. I currently got Mitchell. Let's see here. Donnie Mitchell. I got him as the 13th rookie overall. So, yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, number 13. You going to write it down? You should write that down.
Yeah.
You're in the show with me. You should take tips from me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. How I'm on the show with you, you still lose to me all the time. Like I'm always spitting my games here. You know? Speechless.
So the Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, he said he will do individual drills and 7-on-7 drills, but no 11-on-11 drills. So it's a sort of a hold in for Tua because he wants to get paid. And listen, the last I heard, everybody in his class got paid at quarterback except for him.
Uh-huh.
So he's got a gripe.
They just paid Waddell though, didn't they?
I
Didn't they?
don't
I
think
think this offseason Waddell just got paid.
Let me
I'm
see.
pretty sure of that. Early on.
Okay, so let's go to Miami. Miami Dolphins. Let's see. Waddle. Yeah, he signed extension in 2024.
Yeah, Waddle.
So let's see. You get 36 million pretty much fully guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. I think it was 3.
It's like an $84 million total contract.
Okay.
It's currently ranked 5 in wide receiver contracts.
All right. Yeah.
So,
yeah. I don't know what cap space they got.
Let's see.
I don't know. Tell everybody what site you use for the contracts. I like that.
It's over the cap, overthecap.com.
Yeah. Over the cat.
Cap, CAP.
Yeah.
So it got 12 million in cap space right now. They're not in dire need at all.
But he's still on rookie contract.
He's on that 5th year rookie deal. So which means he's getting paid 23 million guaranteed. But there's no security in his deal because this is the last year. So if he tears the ACL or whatever, it could possibly be the end of him, and there's no more checks. So
yeah,
these checks keep coming.
How has he been since he had all the concussions for a while? Remember that? He had like 5 concussions in a matter of 6 months, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
He's walking to the bench all shaky legged and stuff.
That happened for sure.
They put him back out there.
He had a great year last year though.
Yeah, I got you. I'm not down in the guy. I'm just kind of thinking about his personal safety.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely. So I could see why he would actually hold in a little bit, but at the same time he did sign a $20 million deal for that year, so you can't hold in too long, right?
Yeah. So
then, I mean, at that spot, man, you got to have the reps, though, bro.
Yeah,
like building that that chemistry with the receivers, man. That crap is important.
It is, and so I'm looking up Hurts right here. Hurts just signed, I think it was this year, 5-year, 255, 255. So, and 23 million signing bonus. So, I mean, yeah, dude. They probably have the room somewhere.
So if you look at, well, hold on, let me just share this. Actually, this is from NFL.com. If you just look at his stats, bro, like it's going the right way. If you're, as a team, if you're really looking at it. So this last year, he went up to 4,600 yards total. So he had his best completion percentage at 69%, and he threw the most touchdowns, 29 touchdowns.
All right.
At that point, like it's I don't want to hear anything about concussions and all that kind of mess. I don't want to hear none of that.
Okay.
It like my stats speak for it at that point.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hear none of that. What do you? I could just hear you talking to your boys about mowing the yard. I don't want to hear none of that. Don't tell me how hot it is. All right, we got pink lemonade in the house. You're fine. I done made all this pink lemonade for you, you ungrateful guys. Go mow the yard. Gosh, dang.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So get your money, Tua. Get your money, bro.
So I don't know if they're going to have the cap space to pay him like Hurts is getting paid. Those average 51 million for Hurts.
Well, they got 12 million in space now, but that's counting 20 million of his salary this year. they could do something to where, they sign him to however much guaranteed over 4 years. You could turn this $20 million guaranteed contract this year into a bonus, spread it out over the length of the contract. Boom, you lower his cap number down from 20 million to like 10 million for the season. And you can do all kind of crap with the cap, bro. Like it's not a big deal.
All right, well, do it. I mean, I'm just from the way you're talking, I just think you should own a team.
I should.
You should just own a team, Dale.
I should. Speak that into existence.
We're not gonna make it off of this podcast money.
That's exactly right.
All
right. Got a question. What's the opinion of Drake May? So this is Justin looking for some advice there on a quarterback. So let's see, who did Drake May get drafted to? What's your ranking on Drake May?
The Patriots. So I mean, I'm excited about Drake May personally. He went to the Patriots. Belichick's gone, so the whole Mac Jones debacle is gone. But yeah, they're from what I'm seeing right here. Let me double check here. He's the number 4 quarterback for Dynasty draft. Overall, he's the number 21 ranked player overall. So he's definitely not something. I don't think he's going to be a piece that comes in and helps out right away, because Patriots got a lot of building to do. But if you're ready to invest 3 years into him before you start seeing something good, I believe that's going to be something that might be worth it.
Yeah, he's going to be a buy and hold if you invest in him, because this year Jacoby Brissett is going to start. Now, I will say there could be a point in time where they suck so much that they take Jacoby Brissett out and throw the rookie in there, right? Like, we suck. So, hey, rookie, get out there,
So we got weapons-wise. Yeah, weapons-wise, we got Hunter Henry there. He's actually pretty good.
Yes.
Arkansas guy. All right.
That was the next thing I was going to talk about, the weapons. Yeah. So, Jalen Polk, the 2nd round pick, looked like he's going to get some early looks over at receiver, but with the Mario Douglas seemed to be like the guy that kind of came on for them last year. Yeah, just a little bit late. So that's my problem with them, is the wide receiver room is very
trash.
Underwhelming, man. Like
trash. Say it, Dale. It's trash.
Juju got hurt or something, right? Because that's the other receiver they would brought in.
You mean over his whole career, or just like right now?
No, like lately.
Oh yeah, he was good in the Steelers, but I got him listed as number 5 wide receiver right now for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe something happened with him. That's what I remember. Let's see.
Was he doing the Rashee Rice and just like speeding supercars down the interstate? Like idiot. Duh.
No.
You get the money to rent a whole track for the day. Just go speeding if you want to. What do you go?
Okay, actually, Pro Football Network is predicting Juju Smith-Schuster to probably get released. So, damn! Like, that's weird, dude.
I don't think that's too weird. He hasn't done nothing in like 3 years, Dale.
Yeah, but he just got signed
by the Patriots.
Yeah. I
don't think so.
My goodness. Well, I would not invest heavily in May. just because I'm not optimistic at all about the New England offense. You know, we'll see for sure if I'm right or wrong about that, but I just don't see any reason to get enthusiastic at all about that offense as a whole. Hunter Henry is probably the bright spot as far as weapons. Maybe Ramondre Stevenson.
And honestly, Demario Douglas, Hunter Henry. I'm gonna guess maybe Polk at some point might have some shiny spots, but Kendrick Bourne, I'm not too interested in.
Right.
But scroll up on your list over here. I want to see who's their offensive coordinator, man. Who's their OC? Is there
Alice Van Pelt?
Oh, okay, Van Pelt. Where's he been at before? Because look, they got a defensive head coach, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He was linebackers coach there, and now so he's going to be a defensive thinking guy, which kind of means they typically lean towards a running game more, And but Alex Van Pelt, where else did he go? He went to some other places too.
Let's see.
So while Dell's looking at that, these are things we look at whenever we just kind of thinking about how we think about things. Is like, what has that offensive coordinator done in the past? Is he a passing offensive coordinator? Is he a running offensive coordinator?
So his last stop was Cleveland Browns offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach.
Okay. What year?
So that was last year, 23. Yeah.
Okay.
Then before he was, actually he's been the offensive coordinator in some capacity since 2020 in Cleveland. So yeah,
I like that. Yeah. So my spot is 21 though. What was our listener's name?
Justin.
Yes. My spot's 21. If you can get him a little 21 or a little bit behind, that's for a rookie draft. That's where I'd pick him up at.
All right, cool. Well, that wraps up the news for the day. We are going to be doing a mock draft up next. So we're going to take a quick break and then we'll be right back to do this mock draft. So stick around with us.
From BSnBEER Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Caleb Clark apparently is a very touchy situation. You have to be very careful how you talk about Caleb Clark. You might rub some feathers the wrong way.
Don't pull them out.
I'm the opposite of you. I did not like her in college. I'm not a big fan of the hit the three and turn around and yell at the crowd thing. I'm more of the old school hit the three and run down the court like you've been there before.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I'm 48. I grew up in a time where I don't think I ever saw Robert Parrish smile during the ballgame. They won a championship one time. I never saw Robert Parrish smile.
This is an emergency message. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Also comment and subscribe. Thank you. We now return you to your program.
We're back with the Frenemies Fantasy Football Podcast, and we're going to be getting into some mock drafts. So everybody looking forward to your rookie draft. This is your time to shine.
I didn't know you had JG on the show.
Yeah, JG's got a podcast, man.
Dude.
Top of the Bleachers. Him and his guy Tucker.
Man,
they do their thing.
All right. That's awesome. Go JG.
That's right, man. All right. So we got a 12-team mock draft, rookies only.
This is kind of mimicking the BSnBEER Dynasty League. We have 14 teams here.
Oh, 14 teams. My bad. Okay.
All right. So there we do have starters here, but they're not really even going to matter, to be honest with you. Because we're we're just going to run through the rookie draft for Dynasty, what we think, and maybe we're going to probably pause a couple of times and kind of give our statements and what we're thinking, and go throughout that.
Yeah, I'm thinking we can just do like the first 4 rounds or so.
Yeah.
And that should give us plenty to talk about. So
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, you want to start her up?
Yeah, I got to figure
Your
out.
Genie running.
Boom. Rocking and rolling.
All right, so wide receiver heavy early.
Yes.
Real heavy.
Yeah, it's a wide receiver deep class right here. So we knew Marvin Harrison was going to go first.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, then Roma Doomsday, then Brock Bowers, followed by Caleb Williams and Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
So now the pick is down to number 7, and that's where I'm picking. And so now I need to find some value here. I'm torn between getting another wide receiver.
Okay.
Just because in Dynasty, man, like if those guys hit for you, they're gonna hit for you for a long time.
Yeah, wide receivers.
Right. Now it's it's a gamble because they may not hit, like it's because there's so many of them out here to pick from. They're kind of growing on trees, and so teams are just replacing them a lot. So it's a little bit of gamble with it, I think. So
wide receivers end up having a much longer career, by like 4 or 6 years, somewhere in between there, than running backs. So if you're rebuilding, I like to prefer to go to like tight end and wide receiver.
Yes.
Stay in the suck zone for a few years, get good draft picks, and then when it's time to win, the year or two before, go running back. So yeah.
Yep. So with that said, I'm probably going to be dealing with a team where I'm kind of building a little bit. So I will take Lad McConkey as the wide receiver from the Chargers. So
what do you
in college, he was a problem. Uncoverable in the slot, pretty much. So that's what I like from him. And in Los Angeles, they got rid of Keenan Allen. They also got rid of Mike Williams.
Yeah.
So I think McConkey is going to look good. He's going to be the top guy. So that's going to be the guy I choose.
How do you feel about this Brock Bowers getting drafted number 4? That tight end up there.
I believe it's another situation like dude from the Falcons. What's his damn name?
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts. Yes.
Yeah. You really
believe
do.
It's like him just because they're both very, very talented guys. Now the situation in Las Vegas is not ideal for him. So I don't see a return on investment for Brock Bowers in the first year.
Well,
if you remember last year, they drafted Michael Mayer, right?
Yeah.
So he's got more experience at the tight end position.
And he was older guy too, I think. Michael Mayer was older, right?
Let's see.
For a pick or whatever. Yeah. Well, he's 23 this year, right now.
Yeah, 23. So
but they did just draft. You're right. They did just draft a tight end, and now they're drafting another tight end.
Right.
Wow.
So that receiving target is kind of up for grab. I mean, Devontae Adams is guy. Jacoby Myers is probably the unquestioned second guy. But the third guy, that's up for grabs. And so I could see Brock Bowers kind of getting some play, but it all depends on how much has Michael Mayer improved from his previous year as a rookie. and what can happen with that.
Yeah. So also though, we got to think about Aiden O'Connell. You know, what is he? Where's he at in the passing ratings?
Yeah, it's a different quarterback, right? You're probably going to be having Minshew as the starter here.
Okay.
So that's going to be, somebody that's that you have to be on the same page with. Who's going to build that chemistry with him first?
Mm-hmm.
Like that matters, and so a lot of practice reports you're getting early on are going to matter when I come to picking that third target in Vegas.
So I will say the pick I was looking at was Xavier Worthy, because anything off of KC right now, any kind of pass catcher is hot. So there
have been some videos with Worthy hooking up with Mahomes, going deep and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
the buzz is out there for that. So I can see that. I'm basically going off of what I watched in college, and McConkey was a problem.
Okay.
So
all right, I'm going to hit the resume.
All right.
So you can make your pick.
All right. Here we go. McConkey is the pick. So now.
Oh, looky here. I do like McConkey, by the way. I think that's a good one. Even though Johnson is there too, Quentin Johnson. They just drafted last year they drafted a high wide receiver. And so I do like both of those. So Jordan Brooks is off the table here.
Okay. Yeah. He got taken right after me. What do you think about him as the running back for Carolina? I'm about to pull up their depth chart right now just to make sure he's actually listed as a starter here according to our lads here. So according to our lads, he's not the starter, but that's because he's on the NFI list. So we'll see what happens. They did draft Chuba Hubbard back in 21. They do have Miles Sanders, and I believe they signed some other running back, Mike Boone, Raheem Blackshear. I thought it was another running back though, because I remember talking to a Carolina Panthers fan and being like, the plan is anybody but Miles Sanders.
Well, you got Rashad Penny too.
Yes, that's him. That's the one I was thinking about. Yes,
that's it, dude.
There you go.
You got that gray in your beard keeps popping out.
Yeah. It's happening.
Yeah. That old time.
43, Tim.
Yeah, he's 43 today. That's right. So
can't remember everything, Tim. Okay.
Yeah. You get that CSR. Can't remember shit. So here I am. I'm in the back end of the draft. So I'm assuming that my team's kind of playing pretty good, and I'm going to assume that since I'm in the back end of the draft, my draft pick is crappier. It means I finished better in the season.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to end up going with Troy Benson right here.
Benson. Okay.
Trey Benson, yeah, running back
out of Arizona.
Yeah, Cardinals. Now, and this is not a this year kind of thing either, because I think they still got Connor. Yeah, they got James Conner.
Yep.
But that's an
investment.
Yeah, I'm looking at it as an investment because I usually have two pretty good running backs overall, and that'll probably push
Gibson is second best rookie running back according to rankings and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I was going to say that this is the last two running backs you should get.
Mm-hmm.
I got a short turn coming my direction because I'm picking 11th. So so I'm going to pick up a wide receiver next turn. That's what I'm thinking about. I got a lot more wide receivers left than I do running backs. Between looking at my available options over here, I'm going to be able to pick up a wide receiver. So I wanted to grab a running back, force my competition to choose wide receiver and quarterback most likely, and then I'll grab a wide receiver coming back at me. So,
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna hit the resume.
Hang on.
Oh,
Okay. Let me go over to the right some more. Okay. So
yeah, we got too many teams in this league. See
yes.
that? We got
So after
14.
Benson, we had Jaden Daniels go, then Adnai Mitchell, and then Blake Corum. So that wrapped up the first round in this 14-team league. So now it's come back to you, and off of the board consecutively were 3 more wide receivers.
Yeah. I'm still thinking wide receiver right here.
Okay.
And I don't know who's that, Corum, running back.
Yeah.
No man, I got him as the number 22 pick overall, and for this team to pick him 14th, they must have needed a backup running back. That's going to be the philosophy, right?
Right.
A solid backup and future pick. So I do like it when I need a backup, and then I can still get like that future potential out of somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but that was kind of deep for me in my opinion. So let's see here. What am I looking at? I think I'm going to look at I'm looking at Ricky Pearsall. Where's he at? Ricky
Pearsall?
Pearsall. Did he just go?
Yeah, he got picked before you.
Oh, snap. See? Yep.
Yeah, Leggett went, Pearsall went, and Franklin went.
All right. Wow. So from here, my choices on my rankings, I've got Jermaine Burton as 16, off of Cincinnati. Your boy Joe. You know, did you see his new hair, Joey B?
I did.
All right, he got the blonde, short hair, buzzed. You know,
looking like Slim Shady.
Looking like Slim Shady. Album's out, so we gotta roll with it. Somebody's got to bring Slim Shady back. But Roman Wilson. So here's another thing, man. All right. I've noticed over the last decade that we played fantasy football together is Pittsburgh is really good at picking wide receivers.
Okay.
All right. They are. Like your boy Juju you're talking about earlier. He was great at Pittsburgh. All right. Yeah. We can just run through the list and they make wide receivers look great out there. We also got in my rankings here, I got 18th as JJ McCarthy, if you want to grab quarterback. But then we got Troy Franklin at 19 and your boy Jalen Polk, we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
20. So, I'm not really in love with anybody right in here, but I'm going to lean. I was going to grab Cincinnati here because their offense is better. And, I'm picking between Jermaine Burton and Roman Wilson. And I like Wilson, and I love how Pittsburgh keeps picking all the great people. I just don't believe in Russell Wilson anymore, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in Russell Wilson, and I don't believe in your boy. Who's your boy, the backup out there? Huh? Your backup? Your number one backup, Dale?
You talk about Justin Fields?
Justin Fields, yes. You know our debates on Justin Fields. That's right, brother. Chicago even moved off of him. That's how bad he is. So, but
that means nothing. It's Chicago quarterback and Chicago making decisions. So Chicago will never have a good quarterback.
Yeah. So what do you think about this whole Franklin and then wait, never mind. Franklin's off the board.
Yeah, Franklin's gone.
Franklin's off the board. I was going to ask you a question about Franklin, but there's no point in it. So all right, well, I'm going to end up going Jermaine Burton in this scenario.
Yeah. For me, that's the next best wide receiver available. So yep.
So what do you think about JJ McCarthy right in this area though? Like what position would I have to be in as a team to pick JJ McCarthy in what's this, the 2.4? So this is the number 18th spot.
So at this position, let me see who else is available at quarterback. You got Drake May, you got Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm.
These are the only viable quarterbacks I can see for this season. I mean, to actually invest in. I mean, for this season.
Yeah,
Penix, you're gonna be holding him forever.
Yeah,
potentially
Spencer
4
years.
may not even make any sense. So yeah,
you might hold on to Penix for a full 4 years, man, before you
right.
get anything out of him.
That could be like a Jordan Love situation.
Yeah.
Ask anybody who drafted him and held him like that. I'm pretty sure that sucked. I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
So
So
I'd probably stick away from Penix altogether. Turk may, you can hold him and probably end up playing him somewhere in the middle of the season. Bo Nix may start because they don't have a lot of options out there. And with JJ McCarthy, I think eventually he's going to end up starting as well. They'll give him a look.
Who has the closest, who has the shortest time to start? Does it make sense? Like, who's going to take over first? JJ McCarthy, probably, with Sam Darnold?
Yeah, right. Right. JJ McCarthy has the best chance of starting earliest. Maybe Bo Nix has a better chance.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I mean, oh, man.
Maybe Bo Nix probably starts off the season as a starter.
He is the starter right now.
Doesn't mean it's going to go well.
Yeah. Well, he's the starter right now.
Right.
But even though, your boy McVay's there. I mean, not McVay. Sean Payton's there.
Sean Payton. Yeah.
It's the wrong Sean, Tim. So
Payton wishes he was McVay.
Maybe he still have a job in New Orleans if he was, right? Yeah. But, JJ McCarthy just seems like a great spot, man, because, for me, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones is there. Hawkinson, TJ Hawkinson, they got all the pieces where if I was going Bo Nix, I'd probably be questionable. Cortland Sutton's great. Marvin Mims showed some good stuff, but yeah, dude. Cool, man. Well, I'm going to end up going, who did I pick? I got to look back on my thing. I got to BS and too much. Jermaine Burton. Burton. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't see him on my list here.
So click wide receiver. He's like the third one.
There he is. All right. We'll start the draft back up. Boom.
That Marky went right after you.
Yeah, you're right. Look at there. So some of this is like predicting what the people behind you need and what they want, what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So, wow, they got then picking running back next.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. JJ McCarthy's off the board. I'm updating my list on this other side over here from my rankings too. But I had some of these running backs way lower than, I am interested in Marshawn Lloyd just because I don't own any Green Bay Packers. I'd love to own a Packers one day, a Packers player.
Mm-hmm.
So Jalen Wright, I got him ranked 25. And what spot is that? The 2.8? Yeah, the 2.8. So that's 22. That's the 22nd spot that they just took him in on this league. So, because we got a 14 team. So, yeah. What are you thinking, Dale?
Okay. So, it's out of Roman Wilson and Jalen Polk, both wide receivers.
Yeah.
And this is going to come down to landing spot for me.
Okay.
Jalen Polk is in New England where there's no offense. There's no quarterback. I am going with Roman Wilson.
Okay.
And thinking we're going to have a Wilson to Wilson connection, maybe. And I'm just taking my chances there.
Okay. All right.
So that's what it comes down to, Tim.
I like it. So landing spot, when you said landing spot, it wasn't like throw them out the car and see which one lands further away. You meant like team. I got you.
Yes.
I'm tracking now.
Yes, the team. That's
all right.
I got more faith in Russell Wilson throwing Roman Wilson the ball.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit resume, but I'm gonna pause it at the turn.
Okay. And so Polk went right after the pick that I made
Yeah.
there at the 2-9 there. So let's see if we can get over some more.
R. Wilson to R. Wilson.
Yeah, exactly.
So what at that rate right here where you're at in the draft, what are you looking for when you to come back at you? Are you hoping a running back comes back? What's your thoughts?
Now, like in this predicament, man, I'm just looking for anybody that's like the highest ranked person on my list.
Okay.
When it comes to like the first and second round, maybe I'm kind of looking at need a little bit more than just player. But when I get to the third round, I'm looking at value, and I'm just trying to hit. Give me somebody that's gonna hit.
The best player.
Yes.
The best player for you. Okay. So I'm questioning here because in my rankings, they went pretty deep on who's this Luke McCaffrey at Washington.
Uh-huh.
Like so when I like watching mock drafts, by the way, too, because when this kind of stuff happens, it brings players up in my mind. Like, hey, maybe there's something I don't know about that guy.
Right.
Maybe there's something going on with I was going to say the Redskins, but that's not correct.
The commies.
The Commanders. Yeah, the Salamanders. But yeah, Luke McCaffrey. Maybe
McCaffrey at like the 18th rookie wide receiver.
Yeah, I've got McCaffrey 38th overall for wide receivers, and so this the computer reached way down for me at least to get somebody. So just looking at what's going on here, they got Terry McLaurin to go through, Jonah Dotson. We got Zach Ertz at tight end, and they got Austin Eckler there too.
Yeah.
I'm just not so for sure about this. Where's Terry McLaurin and what's Terry McLaurin's contract situation look at, Dale?
I thought he was signed. Like
I think he signed for about 3 more years, right?
Right.
I think and Dotson signed. So I'm bringing that up because I want to if we were looking at a future pick that like maybe both wide, sometimes kind of like the Chargers, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen were about to be out. And so what's up, JG? Welcome. How you doing?
JG. Oh, can't hear you, JG, if you're saying something.
Nope. No audio.
See, you look like you're muted right now, JG.
Yeah.
So
McLaurin's got like 3 more years, right?
Let me look at this over the cap here.
Yeah. McLaurin and Dotson, I think Dotson's got
Dotson's probably his last year.
Okay. So if we're looking to get McCaffrey,
he should be playing on a rookie deal.
If we're looking to get Luke McCaffrey right now, we're looking to see what position he holds in like 2 years. So
okay, let's see.
Oh, it looks like JG's just muted. Looks like maybe you're muted in the website, JG.
Yeah, I'm trying to unmute it.
There you go.
Oh, it says your mic isn't connected. That's what it's saying.
I can hear him now.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, got you now.
All right, cool. We good. I don't know why my settings change. Every time I go in and out, it changes.
Yeah.
Dale does that. He does it to you.
He does.
He's an asshole like that. I don't know if you know Dale very well, JG.
It's a cloud strike, something probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big Windows outage. Yes, that's all part of that.
Yeah.
Hey, you could just be like me and have a computer that Windows 11 is like, fuck you. I'm not running on that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on Windows 10 over here.
Oh, jeez. I didn't have any troubles. Some of the guys I worked with did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people I worked with had problems, but I was good.
I was good.
All right, so you asked about Terry McLaurin's contract. He
sir.
signed a new deal in 22.
Okay.
And so his deal is up after next year, it looks like.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's probably due for a new deal. But this has been like their number one guy, so I can see him getting a new deal pretty soon.
Yeah, we're doing a mock draft, JG, and the computer just picked Luke McCaffrey off of Washington. Kind of discussing why the computer would be picking that when they're, and that's kind of what I like to do with mock drafts. And when these kind of flukes happen, it spikes my interest to like investigate into a player.
It's bloodline, right?
Yeah,
that's his brother, right? So he must be good. Now, he got drafted in the league I'm in. He got drafted as well. So
what rank? Okay. I mean, what draft?
Second or third round, I think. Actually.
Wow, really?
So, yeah. He's kind of
a second round pick here too.
He's kind of a hot name. Yeah.
All right. We're going on it. So, well, what do you think about Corley there with the Jets, JG?
Man, I tried to draft him. I didn't get him. But I did want him. I think he might have a decent year. Just depends on how Rodgers does and stays healthy and all that.
Yeah, you're a Green Bay fan too, right? Correct.
I'm everybody fan. I'm an everybody fan. I root more for the Cowboys than anybody. To be honest with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. Me too.
Did your parents do that to you? Show me where they hurt you.
They hurt me every year.
Yeah.
So look, I found the Jets wide receiver situation to be really interesting. I forgot they picked up Mike Williams. Of course, he's hurt right now.
Of course, they picked him up and he got hurt.
Sounds like my
what he does, bro. But of course, they got Garrett Wilson. They were talking about trying to make a trade for Devontae Adams. And that's what really got me interested in learning about the wide receivers. So I'm like, man, like you got a bunch of guys. Like they wouldn't sign Al Lazar for your behind and all this kind of mess. Like,
Cobb retired a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Cobb retired. He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like Corley might be able to get on the field though. I mean, you got Gibson is their third receiver.
Yeah,
right.
And so I think he can get on the field. You got Lazard.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I'm showing him as the number 4 right now. So number 4 wide receiver. So I mean, if Williams is out, Williams gets out, then Corley's in, and that's a highly logical scenario. But
yes, it is.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to resume draft all the way to Dale's pick, and we'll check about that.
All right.
Okay.
Who'd you pick already?
So I got Lad McConkey and Roman Wilson so far on my team.
Okay. I know McConkey is a big name right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that team in
this
the back.
third round, we seen 2 more quarterbacks go off the board, and Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr.
That's high.
Third round. So
that's high for Penix.
That's high for quarterback, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had a quarterback in the first round, pick 5 there, Caleb Williams. It's kind of implied though that teams in the back are worse teams. The better picks they got for a dynasty rookie draft, and so some of these people are going to be looking for a quarterback. I'm not that high on it. Number 5.
Yeah. Penix is like a backup right now, right? So,
and we were just talking about how he's going to be a backup for 4 years, most likely, unless Cousins gets hurt again. Cousins starts most of the time. He barely gets hurt. So
yeah, he's pretty dependable.
There's another Jets running back, B. Allen, right there.
What do y'all think about Ray Davis?
Ray Davis.
Yeah, you heard of him? That running back right there at the top. He got drafted in our league too.
Oh, okay. Buffalo. You're talking about? He's still available. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got Bo Nix number 26 spot. I do have Ray Davis as number 27 in my rankings over here. So I got him up there.
Mm-hmm. You drafting a Dynasty League or is this
Yeah, this is Dynasty.
This is
So
mimicking
rookies only.
the BSnBEER league, and it's 14 teams. So,
Mhm.
so yeah.
okay?
So that's what we have in the BSnBEER league is 14. So,
Okay, so just looking at little
Mhm.
rankings I have, look like Ray Davis is probably going to be the highest guy left I got on the board. So
Yeah.
that's going to
So-
be the pick I'm rolling with. Ray Davis from Buffalo.
and it's a running back, so you probably need him.
Always need running backs. It's like
Yeah.
crack. Can't get enough crack.
I'm resuming.
All right.
All
So
right.
now it's back to you, Tim.
All right. So
what
you
do
got you.
thinking here?
Well, you took my running back, and
Good. I like
so-
that. That means it's a great pick.
that anything to piss Tim off. That's what Dale does.
Yeah, it's winning. Okay,
He'll ruin his whole
life are great.
he'll ruin his whole draft just to piss me off.
You guys like
This is true.
you like, yeah. I've heard you say that before, so you must be right.
This is true. This is true.
Mm. Did you wish Dale a happy birthday today?
I didn't. It's your birthday.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
is.
birthday today.
Happy
Yeah.
43.
friggin' birthday. 43.
That's right.
He's old, man.
You getting up there a little
Right.
bit. You ain't
Yeah.
caught me yet. You can try, but you ain't gonna do it.
That's right, man.
I'm looking over here. I'm gonna go. I was interested in maybe picking up Penix. Probably, but not this early.
Right.
I don't want him in the third. I'm looking at like the 5th, 6th area. At this rate, if I was in picking this far back, if I was in our other draft, I would start picking defense right in here.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you're going to get a good defensive player that you're going to have for a long time if you have IDPs in your dynasty draft, than you will for many other offensive pieces that are going to be floating. We do have in this draft. We do have defense IDPs in here, and so
I'm gonna pick one in the 4th round, just for the sake of this draft exercise, so we actually talk about a IDP player.
Yeah, and I mentioned last round I wanted to draft a Green Bay guy, right?
Oh yeah.
So some of my fans coming out, some of the Green Bay fans coming out right here,
There we go.
and I'm needing a and I like picking. I like to pick linebackers. They're kind of my running back of the most consistent IDP position as being linebackers, and I think about them as the running back position for my defense. So I'm going to go with Adrian Cooper.
Okay.
All right, he's the number one. From my rankings, he's the number one IDP rookie this year, and so I'm going to go ahead and grab them up.
All right.
Where's he from?
I don't. That's a hard question. That's a hard question.
Okay.
All right, we don't have all.
I've never heard of him, so I mean that's why I'm asking.
We don't have all the answers, JG. What are you doing to me?
Come on, man.
Go back.
You're supposed to be the expert.
Suddenly his mic is muted again. I don't know why. Oh man!
Yeah, look this dude up.
Yeah, look him up. There you go. He's like, Tim, this guy's terrible.
Yeah.
What are you doing, jackwagon? Yeah, but yeah, and so I'm
Okay. From A&M.
all right. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew that. I didn't have a clue. So at this rate, the way I'm thinking about things too is I'm the first guy to pick any kind of defensive player, and I'm going to go ahead and pick another defensive player because as far as the draft is concerned, I think about things in a curve. And so when you pick the top guy, the curve's pushed down lower. Then you pick the next guy. The rest of the teams are way down here. And so being a pretty good, pretty decent team and having to be in the position that I'm in, I'm gonna pick up on my defense. I'm gonna go Junior Colson. I got him number two as far as IDP overall IDPs.
Michigan.
Yeah, is he Michigan?
Michigan, yep.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, he started 36 games and led the team in tackles in each of the past 2 seasons. So there you go.
I like it.
Go.
And they're the champs. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's a good pick.
Well, listen, I am sticking with IDP, and I am going to go with hell, if I can find him.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I type it in here. There we go. All right, Trayvon Wallace, linebacker out of he is playing for Carolina. He's out of Kentucky, so it's an SEC player, playing at a premium position like linebacker.
Kentucky,
get the job done. Yes.
They got a football team.
Hey, you got to respect Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky's been better than Arkansas.
Well,
I'm talking about football.
Look, why are you doing that?
That hurts my feelings.
It does. It does. Are they better than us than basketball? Are they better than we just picked their coach?
Not this year.
Coach. Yeah,
not this year.
The coach. There you go. You better beat him this year.
Oh, we're gonna beat him by 50 this year.
Yeah, I like it. Well, all right. I'm gonna hit the resume button, buddy.
All right. Boom, Wallace in the build. All right.
Rattler went off the board.
Man,
that's weird.
I'm really surprised that this many tight ends in a dynasty draft going this far up.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 14 team. It's a little bit bigger than a usual dynasty. So usually 12, but
I got a couple questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you combine your linebacker edge rushers into one in your league?
Well, no, it's defensive line. So it's edge rusher / defensive lineman, inside lineman.
All right. So like TJ Watt wouldn't be he couldn't play D tackle and linebacker. He could only play linebacker.
Yeah, he would only be it depends on whatever this time.
So
I think he was edge.
Show you the I guess
he was listed as edge.
All right.
So,
and how many flex positions do you have on offense? Just one?
One.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we were only going to do 4 rounds though. But
yeah, that was it. All right, so this is it. We got like a edge / inside lineman position. So guys, who are tweeners, linebackers / defensive ends, tweeners.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They can play on in this position, but like a normal linebacker like Fred Warner is just a linebacker. So
okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then that's our flex position right there. But we do have a flex.
We don't have a defensive flex.
Defensive flex. Okay, we'll have that one in this one.
Yeah.
So that's sweet. That's our mock draft, man. Mock draft. We should be doing some more of these mock drafts too. Just to as we get more familiar with the players and get more information. We can do more and
definitely
and all that stuff, man. So
yeah, dude.
So how many leagues are you in, JG?
I'm just in the one, but it's getting a little crazy. I don't know if I'm staying or not. But
the Iowa league that we were all in,
Indiana league.
Indiana. Yeah. Chris left too.
Yeah. I think everybody there's like 4 or 5 left.
Oh,
So
They got
yeah.
replacements for everything though, right?
Yeah, we got a bunch of new guys and
Good.
just did our draft, and we have 2 offensive flexes now and 1 defensive flex. That was a
Okay.
change that the new guys
Okay.
wanted,
Mm-hmm.
which is a little tough because when you don't have enough to fill out your 19-man starting lineup, you start adding other lineups to it. Now you don't have any depth to begin with, and it's. I feel like it's
Yep.
hurting the league, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Especially if
Those
you're a
teams
good
doesn't
team.
stop.
If you're a good team, yeah, you just keep on rolling. If you're a
Yeah,
bad
let's
team,
add another offensive flex position. Yeah.
yeah, like what the freak, dude? Like, how am I supposed to field a team here? You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hurting the bottom part of the league, but nobody wanted to listen to me. So
I think there is, me and Dale have had a lot of conversations, especially after I was in the Indiana League and I was able to, I pulled I like data, so we all used to work together, by the way, guys, me, Dale, and JG, but like I pulled all the data and stuff and like how many open players there were in free agency, how many starters, and like I pulled out all the percentages on things that felt good and felt comfortable, and then how they weighed on each other according to draft picks too, because when your bench can be bigger, when your roster is bigger, draft picks end up mattering more because when you draft a guy, you don't have to drop him. So
Yep.
like, and really your roster size being smaller, not active rosters in like starters, but like just your roster size being smaller in Dynasty forces those teams to drop good players.
yeah,
And then they got to drop those good players, make those hard decisions. So those other teams gobble up those ones out of free agency, which is a good,
Yeah.
healthy thing for the league.
I agree.
So
I didn't do any trade with my picks the first couple of years, and I won like twice. I was good every year, and then I got crazy with my picks. I started trading picks and doing this and doing that because I wanted to be trading and stuff.
yeah.
And that set me back probably 2 or 3 years.
Oh yeah. In Dynasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
That can hurt.
So I'm back to not trading picks. I'm not doing that. I don't care who you offer me. Dale, Michael Thomas, first round pick.
No, that was Tim.
I know. Tim.
No, we blame Dale. I like blaming Dale for everything.
That's Tim's fault. First round pick for this retard here, man. What the hell, man?
Oh, he's on the Saints podcast calling Michael Thomas a retard. I love it. Oh man.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Can't
dude.
stay
I
healthy.
warned y'all, don't trade with Tim. I warned y'all.
Yeah,
There is a curse. There is a curse. If I trade a guy away, he gets hurt that year. I don't know what happens.
I traded Eckler right away, just so you know. I wasn't keeping that
Yeah.
dude. I'm like, no, I got that guy from Tim. I'm not. No. He'll be hurt here in a minute.
There you go.
I got that from Tim, and I can't wash it off. I'm going to give it to somebody else.
Yes, I did. Totally did.
Man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, we did play your promo there, JG, to promote the show. How was the show this week? Tell me what you guys talked about.
It was good, man. We talked about USA basketball, men's and women's, and how crazy that's been going.
Did you see the TikTok about them putting Bronny James on the USA Olympic team?
No, but
No.
don't get me started on that guy.
It was.
I've already gotten in trouble I've already gotten a couple arguments on Twitter over Bronny sucking. So I gotta watch what I say.
They're out for you, JG. The government's looking at you.
I know. I was like, Bronny's horrible, and everybody came at me like, "Oh, dude."
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, it was satire.
We talked about USA basketball, and then we talked. We did our NFL division winner predictions and who we think will go to Super Bowl prediction.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff for the NFL, and then we did our top five all-time sports busts. Who's your top 5 all-time busts?
Oh,
so we went to that. That was pretty fun.
Who was number 1?
I want to say, I don't know. It was Tony Mandrich was up there. I can't remember who his number 1 was.
Yeah.
Greg Oden was on that list.
Oden, yeah.
Jamarcus Russell was on that list.
Damn it, Jamarcus Russell! Come on!
Yeah,
No.
the syrup bottle, man. I would never forget him getting arrested for some syrup, some pink syrup in the car. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? He forgot it was there, and it just like slid out while he was driving, and it was in the passenger seat. And the cop goes, "What's that?"
You've been drinking on that thing too long. You'll understand why he was slid like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had Sam Bowie, Johnny Manziel, Brian Bosworth. That hurt my feelings. Tony Manrich and Ryan Leaf. That was my 5.
Oh,
gotcha.
Man. Ryan Leaf. Yep.
Yeah, Ryan Leaf. Yep.
Oh, those are good ones, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Those are good ones. And actually on Hard Knocks, they kind of went through the past 3 or 4 years of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And showing you how some people hit, some people don't. And it's a tricky thing, man.
I think it's a hard position too, but to pick too, because they don't always pan out. Just because you're good in college doesn't mean nothing here.
I wouldn't want my job to be depending on picking the right one.
No.
That would be stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're stressed out, man. I'm telling you.
My Dynasty league stresses me out enough. I don't real life. I'd be like,
yes.
heart palpitations or something.
Yes.
JG's over here having a heart attack about the wrong pick.
Woo.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. We do appreciate you joining us for the show here, JG. We're gonna be talking Dynasty football all year round. So yeah, man. Go ahead, come on back whenever you get a little time.
I think in sometime in August, I think we're going to go to 2 shows. We'll have Mondays will be football, Thursdays will be basketball.
Okay.
So we'll do NBA in college, and then we'll do NFL in college.
Hey, can you, JG? Can you see my shirt? Is my camera good? Is this camera? A good camera? Can you is my camera focus good? Do you
see he hasn't changed, right?
The champ is here. That's right, Dale.
Here.
I haven't changed. Dale means that the shirt still fits me because I haven't gained weight. That's what he meant.
Well, congratulations.
So this is why we end the show this way, JG. This is why we end the show this way. Let's go wrap up the show this week. We will see you guys next week. See you later. Remember this, Tim.
I hate you guys so very, very much.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why we end the show like that. So we out. See y'all later.
Remember to follow us on social media at BSnBEER Media.